Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 21 of Don't Starve, Lots of Giants. Oh my Jesus. My overcharges, they finally wore off last episode. At the very end, we saw the light fade. So all the overcharges we stacked up from the last little mossling attack, they're gone. I no longer have ridiculous movement speed. Feels bad, man. I no longer have infinite warmth. Feels really bad, man. So the current goal was, the current objective that I had was to run down here, pick up a lot of the rocky turf I left behind for cobble roads. But here's the problem. Any boss fight I find myself in, any hound attack I find myself in, I have 0 warm clothing on me. So that's a very bad thing. I will get cold very quickly. Like that. So I have to be next to a campfire like at all times, which is terrible. I can also just use gears to out heal and honey ham to out heal and stay cold for quite a bit, but that's never really a great idea. Just getting back home is what we're going to want to do. So I need to get the last little ip of the turf here. I truly can't see at all. And that's one of the annoying things about this. I'm going to just tank some of this. And the reason for that is I have honey ham. And I am going to... Oh, I was totes my goats. Not in the darkness. But I'm going to tank the damage here because we heal 30 from each honey ham usage. So it's not really a big of an issue. Plus the bacon and eggs I need to get out of my inventory. Let's build up our internal from what I can. And we'll start running back home. So you can see how quickly things can just go wrong. This is what I was talking about with like the overcharge. I didn't know exactly when I was going to run out. So I'll put a campfire here, which lets me stay warm for a bit. But we're going to just shred my log supply. And grass supply effectively. Because we need to keep staying warm. I can also build a torch, craft a torch, and then just burn everything along the way, which I'm more than likely going to do. It's quicker. I don't have to keep making a campfire, and I can get my temperatures up even higher that way. But there we go. That's everything. That is abso-freaking-lutely everything. Let's get our internal up a wee bit. Craft ourselves that torch. Chester, my friend, you can hang on to the icky turf here. And now I have to go back to the bee field. However, I did want to see if maybe there was a wormhole here. I kind of thought there would be. We can get our internal up quite a bit by using a tree, so I'll stand by this. Trees get your temperature higher than campfires. I wonder why. But I'm just going to roll with it. Just remember, I have 0 insulation, so yeah, as soon as this fire's gone, temperature plummets. Exploring now is a terrible idea. A very terrible idea. But I'm full of those, right? I'm chock full of terrible ideas. Yes, sirree. And I would just keep burning everything along the way. Would you just click on the grass? Well, thank you. Jeez, man. I'm like, click on the grass, burn the grass. Nope, I ain't gonna burn that. I ain't about that life. WX, you are so about destroying everything. I know you, man. Don't act all high and mighty. Get off that high horse. You are evil, and you know it. So, I'm surprisingly not finding a wormhole. Could be at the bottom there, but I don't know. I just figured I'd run over here and see what's what. I'm not finding one, so let's just get our butts home. We could do rabid earmuffs. I mean, I'd have to drop down a science machine, which is super easy peasy to make. But I am probably going to have to run through the bees and tank a good bit of cold damage. Which sucks, but that's what I'm stuck with. These are the cards I'm dealt. These are the cards that I'm dealt. Ooh, that is going to end up in a fight. And I am all about fights with other mobs that are not me. You burn that. Now you burn that. Oh, that's Chester. He has my turf. I prefer you not kill him next to an open flame. I mean, I know you will, but I'd prefer you didn't. Yeah, the cold. Just be grateful we're WX and we face roll. We face roll damage. It's really not as bad as you think. It's like a tick. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once we're out of aggro range, I'm gonna burn the tree. Just to prevent it. And once we get down to like 125 hunger, we'll pop a honey ham, we'll heal up a good bit of that. And we just need to continue the trek. Once I get home, that's it. Things can go really hairy though with a boss fight. I just don't want to have to put a fire down. That's really all I'm trying to avoid. There goes that fire. So on to the next object to burn. What would it be? I could burn this whole little grassland down. I could do that. I'm WX. I doesn't afraid of you. Cactus flesh for Chester once he stops dancing. Bring that home. sapling. Probably spread to everything else. It's like already getting cold. He's like, you just left the fire. You're a robot. What do you care? You work better when you're cold. I mean, I know my computer does. Come on, WX. What are you doing with your life, son? So this night, I'll probably slap on the moggles and use them. Because there's no reason to wear the football helmet. That way we can see along the way and just burn stuff too. Yeah. Those green caps are looking mighty appealing. Sorry, Reeds. It was never meant to be between you and me. Here. I'll even bring your friend. You guys can go up in a blaze of glory together. Just warming me up. I need to get home. Go. To the next object. Oh, I wanted to go hunt that, but I don't have my warm clothing. Damn it. This is seriously like why you don't underestimate the whole freezing issue. I mean, if I just whipped up a thermal stone, mined some rocks, yeah, I could get my way home really easy. I could have mined the rocks in there and made a thermal. Would have been quicker. But this is why, yeah, you definitely prep for winter. You at least have a thermal or a winter hat or something like that. It'll get you through. But, yeah, the damage is real. I mean, I got a lot of healing items, so I'm not really worried about it. And I've got every method of getting warm and such along the way. The sound it makes, like, as you progressively get cold. It's like super serial, too. It's like, you're cold. Better watch the fuck out. Spider, you're in the fire, man. Here, come this way. You don't like that, do you? He tries to aggro to me. And then he catches on fire. Poor Spooter. Poor Spooter. Poor simple-minded Spooter, bro. Jester, you're even worse than the Spooter, man. Come on, get the fuck out of there. What are you doing? Like dancing in the fire. I'll just warm up a touch, and then we're gonna buck it along the road. It's totally time to eat the honey ham. It's also time for a gear. But, muggles! I love muggles. I might as well use them, right? I mean, I did take the time of day to make them, so I'll use them. Pretty funny if they gave you warmth, in all honesty. I mean, you're technically inside of a mole worm, as weird as that sounds. I don't want to think about it. These are things we don't think about, but yeah. Was this worth it for all the turf? You bet your sweet ass. 39, that's 39 checkered flooring right there. And then there's the 10, 7, 10 stacks. There's 27 on top of that. Some carpeted flooring, which I wasn't really out for, but it's sort of just like a byproduct of being there. And rip these trees. Yeah, probably have to dance with Battleless for a little bit. But we're really close to being home. And hey, I could rush it and go eat the pierogies. I want to rush it. Who needs it? Who needs health? I want to rush that stuff. Make sure I'm near the roads, and then we'll just book it home. Yep. I could go light the recap on fire. Wouldn't that be funny? We have to. I have to light the recap on fire before the series ends. You know. Now remember, I could rush this, or I could stop at one of these campfires and just prevent the annoyance. I'm WX. My mechanisms aren't freezing. What are you talking about? I ignore your pain. We're good. Now we can do our double thermal stone chats, which feels great. I'll eat one of the gears too, because WX. There you go. Will you just get warm, you crybaby? You're right next to the fire. Quit your bitching. Quit your belly aching. There you go. Awesome. I don't need to waste these moggles anymore. So, football helmet, a beefalo hat, and torch can go on the ground. I need to put you on the ground so I can double thermal stone and begin the overheating. Exhibit. So, life is good again. Once more, we're back to where we need to be. The one gear, the HP I get from here, like look at this, like the display food values, like 75 hunger, 60 HP, 50 sanity. So good. It never expires. That's the best part. So, pierogies. I know I have the honey ham, but that's just going to be the food that I want to use on the road. Bye carpeted flooring. And let me see here. I have quite a few checkered floorings to craft up. So, the road project. It exists. It's still in full swing. However, the next step is to go get the rocky turf. I have to do that now. That's a bit of an annoyance, to say the least. I have to run over there without my overcharge. I don't have my movement speed anymore. But I can do it. I can do it pretty easily. Just get our temperature up. We're getting close to that magic number. Yeah, and there we go. On Awesome. And I can bring both thermals. I mean, what I can do is just put one in Chester. We can do that, and I can warm up along the road and get back over the threshold. Just take this out of my backpack. Actually, the easiest thing would be to do this. Just let some of the heat out. Quite literally, let the heat out. Leave you guys on the ground and craft up the last batch. But yeah, I'm going to go down to that rocky biome, pick up all the rocky turf that are left behind. Rush back, and we're going to make this road project a success. This is the most, just like, I don't know, progressive, building-y, lots of giant series ever. Just the most amount of work done. Good stuff. Good stuff. You on the ground, I mean, I guess I can do a little bit more tricky. Doesn't really matter which stack I use, I guess. That's fine. You and you, there you go, son. Awesome. Back to the road we go. And yep, I got plenty of honey ham. I am good to go. So when you go pick that stuff up, sorry eggs, I don't need you. Honey ham, food, health, sanity, everything like that's looking swell. Chester has an extra thermal, so we'll just, you know, stop to pick up the thermal in Chester, get them hot, and then we can just like run around and stay warm for a while. It's such a good method. It's so good. 57% on the beef hat. I will be fine for the foreseeable future. I don't think we'll have to make another one before 6 days is up. I could be mistaken though. I might need to make a sewing kit though. Now that I think about it. What's your name? Tiberius? The other guys died moosey, so let's just continue on our merry little way. Chester, I do hope you follow me to the ends of the earth, pal, because you have my other thermal. Not that I cannot make one, but it would be an annoyance to have to. I would like to save it. Extra grass never hurt anybody because campfires. And let me just stick along the edge here. I'm gonna do a little beefalo run. We'll pass our beefalo buddies and say hi. And I don't need to dig up the turf, which is a nice thing. I remember I left a lot behind, unless of course some of the lightning hit it without me noticing. And I don't necessarily remember exactly where I did it, but I'm pretty sure it was close to where it's all dug up. I feel like I put it in a pile there. And that thermal's getting cold now. Temperature's starting to plummet. Yep, we'll have to do our thermal stone thing here soon. Did I put a campfire down there? Or a fire pit? No. Campfire would disappear, but I don't see a fire pit down there either. Plenty of stone if I want to make another one. Oh, I love it. There's so many resources here. Oh. Are you mating? You are mating. In winter. Weird. I was wondering why you were attacking the bunny. I'll keep my distance, but I mean, I have the beefalo hat, so it should not matter. Last thing you want to do is get them pissed off, smack you upside the head. Alright, so in here somewhere, rocky turf, yes? Oh, there it is. That should be more than enough for a road project. However, I'll top this one stack off. I will then get that thermal out of Chester, I think, and we'll burn down. I'll go heat up next to some trees. Or something, maybe burn a grass tuft. I don't know. I'll get my temperature up somehow. There we go. And you hang on to that. Awesome. So that should be more than enough. More than maybe I even have enough boards for. I guess I'll just do a campfire. Burning a tree would be... Hey, look, I didn't even notice that. No, maybe I did. It's just been a while. Huh. Weird. Never mind. Did I have a... Hold on. I probably derped and somebody's probably giggling their ass off a while ago. But wasn't there a beefalo hat in the magic chest? Am I mistaken? And I made one anyway. Ah, fuck. That's okay. Things happen. You forget items exist. That's what happens when you record a series and then you wait a little bit because you have to record other series. Then you come back to it and you're like, well, shiggity shit, I forgot what's in that chest. It happens. I forget. But hey, at least I know how to make one, you know? Could have made one on the run while I was freezing my butt off up there. Maybe I was next to the beefalo. No, it's never a bad idea to prototype shit, but it does suck. Coming to the realization now that I probably had one on there, and there's probably someone screaming, "You had one this whole time!" I'm just now coming to that realization. It's okay. I love how even with those 2 frozen-ass thermal stones in my inventory, my temperature is still 41 degrees. Because of the beefalo hat. Oh, it's so good. I'm like 99% sure it's in that chest, too. The magic chest. We'll see. We'll see. Because if this one gets down to, you know, being broken, I could just switch. I could switch it over now. And know it'll last me the rest of the time. But it'll be a further kick in the nuts realizing I had it there the whole time. Trying to find my road. Moggles means freezing my bum off. Let's do it! I have more healing stuff there anyway. So we can find this road and continue along. Oh, that basilisk just got trucked in every sense of the word. Rip basilisk. Road right here. Awesome. And yeah, we should be able to get there before I start getting cold. And then I can warm up my thermals and such. That'll be a grand old time. Honey, I'm home! Base, I'm here! Checkered flooring, checkered flooring. I'm just looking for, like, terrible flooring, you know, something to burn. Okay, and that on. Let me see. Magic chest. I'm betting it's like top left corner. It was from that set piece. I saw a set piece. I'm like, wait a minute. It was discovered on the map. Of course I know it's there. There's been a beefalo hat here this whole time. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It happens. You hang on to that, and better yet, I need to get some boards out of here. Oh yes. Just drop you guys here. I have to get closer to the fire. Yep, and bring you over yonder, and now we begin the turf creating. You shush, hands. I am not that crazy. Okay, I am pretty insane right now. I'm like what? Yeah, 82 points down. No, I'm close enough that you will go away and you will like it. Leave me alone. Leave my stuff alone. I think I'm at a point where they can't touch it. I can just stand here and they can't touch it. Back off my fire! I am crafting things. You leave me alone. I still have plenty of cactus too to get my sanity back up. Go away! Nope, right here. Something like that. And just hold this. Free inventory slot. There we go. That way it doesn't fall on the floor and I'll have to pick it up later. Quick. The overheating is real. Damn it. Making me drop this. So, I take the beetle hat off for a second. There we go. Awesome. These hens are just, they're tenacious. They ain't giving up. They want this fire. You know what? You know what? You guys, you can have it. I've decided you can grab that. You're going to grab it, but you, at least, you're going to die. Stupid hand. Okay. So I got all the roads, and to put the extra thermal in Chester, I'm going to take stacks of 10 here. And I want one more for the road. Nice. Continue along here and find out where I stopped. It was right around that blue cap. Right around a blue cap here somewhere. It's like right over here. And it's by a fire. Yeah, it's right there. And like right up right here's the dead end. Alright, so you hang on to both thermals. That frees up a slot. As soon as day hits, we'll start this little project. Day, come to me! Thank you. Alright, so that was just where we stopped with whatchamacallits. That's where we stopped with the checkered flooring. There's still cobble for a little bit. Not a lot. There's still a little bit here. Yeah, I should really free up a slot here. And I can just burn you. And yeah, the sooner I get this down on the ground, better, because the sooner I get it out of my inventory, the sooner I free up a slot for the marshy turf. And let me just do 5 of these. Shut up, Crow. Go away, Crow. And there we go. Awesome. Slot freed up. Excellent. It's time for honey ham. Heals quite a bit. I love it. I'll leave you on the ground. That way I can pick up more stuff. So, why don't we do the cobble first? I don't think there's cobble here. Yeah, it was. Obviously, I can't see it at all. This is definitely not cobble. There we go. That's marsh. And let's just dig the rest of the way here. So that's 3, 4, 5. I should have plenty. 6, 7, let's be 8, 9, and then 10 here. Yeah. There should be plenty. The 30 stack to get me all the way over. I mean, hell, I can make it towards the Pig King. But let me just keep digging this line up, and then we can go through and place the cobble down. God, I love it. It's like just making the world, just making it like, you know, yours. But then the end happens where you kill the character, and then you improve it to the next run. I love it because I get like further and further each time. I do more and more. I get more and more done, more and more boss kills, like more and more base build, and more gets accomplished. I think just about every run. and it's awesome because it's like me getting better at the game. It's like because I do always want to improve my DS game. It's always fun to learn more things, know more tips and tricks, etc., things that make you better at the game. Knowledge is power. Damn it. G.I. Joe. Knowledge is power. Let's see. This will be the last stack. Maybe it's not going to get me as far as I... No, don't dig it up, you twat. Damn it. That's not exactly what I wanted to do here, and you can't animation cancel. Unless you can animation... Can you animation cancel a spacebar with a turf? Nope. What I was curious to see there is could I cancel the digging by holding space to pick up an object? Maybe I went too far. Oh, no. No. I was one off. No, I was two off. Look at that. I can do two more. Obviously, I have to pick up my mess here. It's just going to look like butts. So, I have to pick up all of this turf. But we have an entire road pretty much straight over to the Pig King. I like it. I like it. And you could use this like in the middle of a boss fight. I do feel like this run, though, had the least amount of bosses so far than any series. I really just don't recall many boss attacks, which really gets under my skin, but I can't do much about it. Is this cobble? No. Last two. There we go. Not that me dealing with the bosses even takes that long. I mean, they usually kill themselves. This was cobble? Okay. So this being cobble means here and here are my 2 points. Obviously, I can't see shit. When spring rolls around, we're really going to see what this ends up looking like. I expect great results. I think this will look really pretty. The battle is, though. I know I have just plenty. I should have. Now remember, we're using twice the amount. I think I have at least 60. Or WX, doesn't matter. But I should have at least 60 there. Here, wail on Chester. No, they're focused on me. But I think I have at least 60 checkered flooring there. I'm hoping to finish like the double-sided road thing here. God, I can't wait for it to be spring so I can see what this looks like. Can't see it with all the stupid snow. Obviously, like the last two... Ooh, D-Fly! Now, was there anybody else? Give me a moment here to listen. That's a Bearger in there. I could do the same thing, go up north, let him duke it out, you know? And then take D-Fly, if D-Fly wins, over to the endos. I don't want to lure them through, like, I don't want to lure D-Fly through the retrap. That's just screams bad idea. So, tell you what. Let me equip you, get up here. And there's a hound attack. Not that that matters. The annoying thing is it is getting dark. So hang on to all my marsh turf for me. Give me my double thermal. And let's get warmed up. Get as much heat as I can. So I can rely on the environment for a lot of this. And obviously I can then use the models to see everything. So there's a D-Fly, a Bearger, and a hound attack right now at once. It's a bit much, but it's very manageable. Let me put this where it belongs. Okay. They're pretty much going to get here all at the same time. Kill you. And you know what? I think what I'll do? Let me do this. And find out where my bosses are spawning. Okay. He's focused on the tentacle. And I do have to drop this thermal, otherwise I will have a warmth issue. You are fighting the tentacle. You guys want to focus on Chester? I mean, that's fine too. I don't want to lose my Bearger spawn, so let me keep swinging here. Maybe this food. Chester, I want you to move. That's fine as long as D-Fly doesn't do what I think D-Fly's gonna do. So, oh god, no! Oh, I gotta crash! Oh, that means I have to do a redo. So what just happened there was Chester died again in the clusterfuck, and D-Fly lit the rocky turf on fire. We didn't even need the rocky turf, but I think he had some of my God damn it. So, let me exit the game. I will BRB. But yeah, he died. Dropped all that stuff. It got burnt. I lost it all. Chester. And no, I'm not going to drop Chester off, because if I drop Chester off, Chester's just going to fucking die regardless. There's a hound attack. He would die to a tentacle. He would die to a spooter. Dropping Chester is a bad idea. The environment hates Chester. So we'll see where we were here real quick. Where is it going to put us back to? But hey, now we have prior knowledge. Now we know we're getting a hound attack, a bearger, and a D-fly. Back at base, back with Rocky, which means Oh, what a kick in the cock! Damn! That's before quite a bit got done. Wow. So that was before we did the turf, you know? Let me drop this. I don't think I can block both of these. Oh, I can. So this was before I had a chance to do my cop. Oh my god. Think about it. That means the turf needs dug up as well. Why does it have 2 crashes? This series has had 2 ROG crashes. Ever since Shipwreck, man. That's the only time I ever had issues. But, again, count my blessings, you know, at least we have Chester alive and we could maybe park him in base away from all the shenanigans that we're now guaranteed to see. Get away. We're guaranteed to see those shenanigans now. But again, we know it's coming up here within the next day. So let me do the roads up. Actually, it happened at night. And there's no way, obviously, to speed it up. I could put 2 chaps down just to walk the hounds through and make it easier. I could also do what I've been wanting to do. And this is because it's lots of giants and not a regular world. I could forsake the retrap and linger around there when the hound attack happens. Bearger, D-fly. D-fly's just going to ignite it all. It'll be hilarious. But there's all those tentacles, and I want to see what the tentacles do to all the enemies. So I might do something stupid like that. But God, the worst part is though the fact that I have to dig up that turf again. I feel bad for that, you know. That's not something I want to have to do. Well, we know 30 is a good number for all the turf. Yeah, all the cobble that needs plopped down. You got it, you jerk. But it looks like it is time to wrap the episode up. What a fucking terrible time for a crash. Oh, it didn't autosave. Time to wrap it up here, guys. Episode 21 of Lots of Giants. At least we know we have 1 more Bearger, 1 more D-fly, and potentially, at the end, another Deerclops. Kind of like what's just happened every time so far. I will leave this on the ground because I don't trust the game. And we'll deal with that in the next episode. At least we know it's coming. So guys, again, episode 21. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.